Alrighty, folks. Thanks for clicking on this video. James Cards FC here. Taking a break from active short-term investing and moving into more of a long-term investing video today. We're going to be discussing are lower tier legends actually undervalued in our current market, and we will be specifically focusing on what we know from the basketball market to try and make some assumptions and educated guesses on what may happen for soccer as well. So I'll be talking about players like Muller in today's exercise. And without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So, very important disclaimer. I'm blocking the first line in this. So let's move down here. This is not financial advice. These are my own personal opinions through research, and I encourage you to challenge me on these opinions and do research on your own as well. I own a few of the cards we will be discussing today, so there might be biases in what I'm saying, but I will try to keep it as unbiased as possible. English is my main language. Any typos or mispronunciations are because I'm a dumb American. Pops, prices, and general information on this topic could change dramatically by the time you see this video, and in this video specifically, we are looking at a snapshot in time, so it's important to keep that in mind. And again, please do your own additional research. Okay, got a little carried away there. I moved myself into the top right-hand corner, and I needed to be in the bottom right. So, today's exercise. Pre-modern and vintage collectors/investors in the market frequently state that second and third tier legends are currently undervalued when you compare them to the likes of Messi, Ronaldo, Pele, and Maradona, which I would consider the top tier of our market right now. So, today, we're going to be looking at the current gap in this price and, let's try this whole sentence again. Today, we will be looking at the current gap that is present between GOATs and other legends and compare it to other sports markets to see if the gaps make sense. We will be approaching today's exercise with a passive investing mindset, buying to hold for a long time, and there will likely be more short-term fluctuations in the prices of second and third tier legends as a result of their tiny populations. So keep that in mind. This video is targeted for long-term passive investing as opposed to active investing or flipping. Okay, now I'll move myself up into the upper right-hand side for the rest of this video. So, example number 1 from basketball, Michael Jordan versus his peers. So, Michael Jordan shares the 1986 Fleer set with many other legendary rookie cards. How do they compare to his prices? We're talking about PSA 10s across the board here. Michael Jordan is a Pop 319 with a price of $240,000 per card, which brings his market cap to $76 million, and ESPN ranked him number 1 in terms of basketball players all time. To his right, we have Dominique Wilkins, Charles Barkley, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Wilkins is number 36 and has a cap of 1.7 million. Barkley is number 22 and has a cap of 2.3 million. And Olajuwon is number 13 and has a cap of 2.4 million. So from this, we can see that Jordan is 45x Wilkins, 33x Barkley, and 32x Olajuwon. This is GOAT stuff and just an example of how much it pays to be the best player in your sport. This is an insane gap. This is Michael Jordan, number 1 player in basketball all time. You could argue LeBron's up there, but either way, 1 or 2 versus number 13. He's 32x more valued in terms of demand and price. This is insane to think about, but I believe that we would probably see something similar happen in the soccer market in regards to our top 4 or 5 legends in comparison to guys in these ranks here. Basketball is a much more established market at this point, so the gaps between these players are more set in stone, and it's unlikely that they'll change without something dramatically shifting the market. So that's why we're comparing to basketball specifically, and we'll go forward with another example from that same market. So, let's talk about, getting ahead of ourselves again. Let's talk about Kobe Bryant versus his peers. Kobe shares the 1996 Topps Chrome set with many other legendary rookie cards. How do their prices compare to his? So Kobe right here is ESPN ranked number 10. This seems low in my opinion, but in the hobby, he's clearly a top 4 or 5. His market cap is 6.7 million on his rookie. Same set, Steve Nash, ranked number 37, is 130K. Allen Iverson, ranked number 31, is 700K. Allen Iverson is a very specific case, in my opinion, because of what he means in the more culture of basketball than these other guys that are on this list. So 31 is his pure player rank, but in terms of culture and popularity, he's probably closer to the top 20. But without further ado, we'll move forward. Ray Allen is number 47, and his cap is 100K. So all this math goes out to show that Kobe is 51x Nash, 9.5x Iverson, and 67x Ray Allen. Again, this is GOAT stuff. Crazy differences between the prices here. And we'll see it again when we talk about 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron James. So he shares this set with Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh. All three will be Hall of Famers. All three will probably be first ballot Hall of Famers if they aren't already. So LeBron, ESPN ranked number 2 all time, $20 million market cap. Dwayne Wade, ESPN ranked 30, $425K market cap. Carmelo Anthony, ranked 69, $200K market cap. And Chris Bosh, he is outside the top 75 all time, probably in the 75 to 100 range, and his cap is 21,000. So from this, we learned that LeBron is 41x Wade, he's 100x Carmelo, and he's 952x Chris Bosh. So again, GOAT stuff. These are some crazy gaps that we're seeing, and these are pretty much set in stone gaps. I don't see a reason why these would dramatically shift in any direction at this point with how established the basketball market is. So we're going to try and now apply this to the soccer market as well. So what did we learn? We learned that GOAT markets are entirely different beasts when compared to second and third tier legends, at least in the basketball market. The closest ranked we had was between Jordan and Hakeem at 1 versus 13, and Jordan was 32x. So putting together some general guidelines here, Jordan versus the ranks 11 to 20 is about a 30x. From ranks 21 to 25, he's 35x. Ranks 35 to 50, he's 45x. For Kobe Bryant, we have that Iverson special case, but ranks 25 to 35, he was about 10x. Ranks 36 to 50, he's about 50x. LeBron James versus ranks 25 to 35, he's 40x. Ranks 50 plus, he's 100x. And ranks 75 plus, he is 1000x. So, averaging all that together, on average, a GOAT is 30x players in the 11 to 35 range, 45x players in the 36 to 50 range, and 100x anywhere beyond that, going up to 1000x in the case of LeBron versus Chris Bosh. And Chris Bosh is a Hall of Famer. He is no slouch. He is one of the greatest players in NBA history, but he does not crack the top 75, and therefore a lot less people are wanting to buy Chris Bosh cards. So let's use the same methodology to talk about soccer. Now, this methodology is not perfect at all, mostly because we're talking about players with completely different rookie sets, completely different classes, but we're going to try our best to use some methodology that might give us an idea. So I picked the 2004, this is weirdly mislabeled by PSA, but the 2004 Messi Mundi Chromo rookie against the 2002 Mundi Chromo Iniesta rookie, both of these in Gem Mint PSA 10 condition. Messi is currently pop 46. His price is $18,500, which brings his cap to $850,000. He is a rank 1 between 5 all time. I don't think there's any debate there. Iniesta himself, pop 12. His price is $4,000 or so. I don't know when the last one is sold. I think it's been a while. So this is an estimate. It could be anywhere between the 2.5 to 5 range, I would guess. So I put it at 4. Do with that what you will. You can move this number pretty much anywhere you want to move it, but I'm going to say it's around $4,000. The cap is 48,000, and his rank is probably somewhere between 11 and 35, pushing back towards that 35 more than the 11. So from this, we learned that Messi's Mundi Chromo rookie market is 18x Iniesta's. From previous examples, we would expect that this would be a 30x, given that Messi is in the 1 to 5 group and Iniesta's in that 11 to 35 group, pushing more towards the 35 end. So we would expect a 30x. We're seeing an 18x. Based on this example, I would say that Messi is actually undervalued for the Mundi Chromo rookie when compared to Iniesta. So let's try Xavi. So Xavi, we'll pretend this is a PSA 10. I couldn't find a picture of one. It's pop 4. Price, I said $5,000. Again, you can edit this all you want. I just said $5,000 was an educated guess of sorts, which would bring his cap to $20,000, and he's also in that 11 to 35 rank, in my opinion. And from here, we learned that Messi's Mundi Chromo rookie market is 43x of Xavi. From previous examples, we would expect it to be around 30x, so it's possible that in this case, Xavi's Mundi Chromo rookie is actually undervalued when you compare it to the Messi GOAT market level. Let's move on to Drogba. I brought up Ronaldo's 2002 Panini rookie sticker just because I thought this was a better example in this case. It's a rookie sticker. Ronaldo only has 2 rookies. I know Drogba only has 1, but this is the best example I could think of. Again, this methodology is not perfect. So the Ronaldo is a pop 22. Its price is 80K, and its cap is 1.76 million. He's between ranks 1 and 5 all time. Drogba is we're going to pretend this is a PSA 10. This is a pop 2 right now. I would price it around $5,000 or so, which would bring his cap to around 10K. And his rank is somewhere outside the top 50, in my opinion. If you want to put him in your top 50, that's fine, I guess. But he's definitely more towards the 50 than he is the 30. So Ronaldo's rookie sticker market is currently 176x Drogba. From previous examples, we would expect it to be anywhere between 100 and 1000x, depending on if you think Drogba is closer to 50 or closer to 75. If you think he's closer to 50, it should be around 100x. If you think he's closer to 75, it should be around 1000x. So do with that what you will. It's possible Drogba is in a good spot right now in comparison to the Ronaldo sticker. Thierry Henry. So his PSA 10 sticker is a pop 4. Price currently is $66,000, which brings his cap to $264,000, and he's probably in the rank 11 to 20 all time, in my personal opinion. Probably more towards the 20 range than the 11 range. I think this is a pretty fair comparison. Both of them have 2 rookies. Ronaldo has the Mega Cracks as well as this sticker. Henry has 2 different stickers. So of the examples that I'm going to show, I think this is the most fair one I have. Ronaldo's rookie sticker market is currently 7x Henry based on the caps. From the previous examples, we would expect a 30x as opposed to this 7x that we're seeing. So just based off this theoretical example, I would say that Henry is vastly overvalued for this sticker in comparison to this Ronaldo sticker. Let's move to Thomas Muller. He has a bunch of rookies in this 2009 Panini FC Bayern Munich set, but I would consider this one the main rookie because of the headshot, and it has the name in it right here. So yeah, I consider this the main rookie, but up for debate. It's pop 4 price, I would say around $2,000. No recent sales, but that's where I would assume the price ranges in based on the PSA 9 sales. That would bring his cap to $8,000, and I would rank him in the 36 to 50 range all time. If you have him somewhere else, you could do the math for that as well. Ronaldo's rookie sticker market is currently 220x Muller's. From previous examples, we would expect it to be around 45x. So it looks like Muller here might be very undervalued based on this snapshot in time right here, but keep in mind this pop is definitely going to increase. I know there's still some wax of this product out there, and not a lot of people were grading this sticker. So yeah, these pops are going to increase a lot faster than these pops, but even then, this 220x multiplier seems a bit out of whack in my opinion. If you place Muller in this 36 to 50 range. Okay, Lewandowski is going to be the last one we go over here. His rookie sticker, we're just going to look at the action shot, is pop 24 in a PSA 10. We're going to pretend, not pretend, we're going to assume that all of them in PSA cases that are 10s are real, and that would bring his prices on this is around $8,000, and his cap would then be brought to $192,000. I would rank Lewandowski in the 11 to 35 range, pushing closer to the 35 than the 11. Ronaldo's rookie sticker market is about 9x Lewandowski at this point. From previous examples, we would expect it to actually be a 35x, so it looks like in this example at least that Lewandowski is vastly overvalued in comparison to this Ronaldo sticker right here. So in conclusion, I will move myself down here. Perhaps based on fundamentals, the GOATs are the ones that are actually still undervalued in a lot of these cases. So obviously these are just a few examples, and we're not taking into account increasing pops and alternatives, but the point here is to try and use fundamentals to prove a case rather than blindly claim slash trust that something is true just because people are claiming it is true. The most important part of this video, and I'll go back, is this part right here. This is what we hope our market ends up being, is the basketball market, and this is what we currently see the discrepancy is between the greatest player of all time and some top tier legends in the same set. So Again, Jordan is 45x Dominique Wilkins, who's number 36 all time. He is 33x Charles Barkley, who is 22nd all time, and he is 32x Olajuwon, who is 13 all time. Keep this in mind when you're looking at guys like Messi, Ronaldo, Pele, and Maradona in comparison to guys outside the top 20 all time. We will probably see, at least in my opinion, gaps that look like this. So, scrolling all the way back to our conclusion slide. Please expand upon my research here if you're looking to pay for one of these high value items mentioned in this video. This methodology is far from perfect. So, yeah, if you're planning on purchasing anything I showed in this video, a lot of them are expensive. I think everything I showed was over $2,000, and I would expect the lower end of the market to see similar gaps, even though I didn't necessarily cover that in this video in particular. I would expect that that gap to continue on the way down as well. So, again, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. More of a long-term investing view right here. Again, my methodology here has flaws and it's not perfect, but I wanted to give possibly another perspective on why GOATs actually might not be as overvalued, or why second and third tier legends might not be as undervalued as the market currently hypothesizes. So, I'd love to see your comments on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more. Comment on what else you want to see, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.